Welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and we are back. This time looking at the Organized Play Month 3 prize for WizKids Dungeons & Dragons Attack Wing. This one is a Bronze Dragon. For those who don't know, Attack Wing is a miniature game where you build a force, and usually you play out a scenario against your opponents. All the figures cost points, and you go from there. So before we get started actually looking at the figure itself, I want to talk a little bit using the Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual about what we might expect from the Bronze Dragon. So they're Dragon of the Coast. They love to watch ships traveling. They actively oppose tyranny, and many Bronze Dragons yearn to test their mettle by putting their size and strength to good use. When conflict unfolds near its lair, Bronze Dragon ascertains the underlying cause, then offers its services to any side that fights for good. Only a Bronze Dragon commits to a cause, once it commits to a cause, it remains a staunch ally. They loot sunken ships, so they've got a lot of wealth. Stuff with lairs, the region containing legendary Bronze Dragon's lairs worked by dragon magic. His attack, they tend to have a melee attack. Breath weapons includes Lightning Breath and Repulsion Breath. And they can breathe air and water, so they're amphibious. Let's see how all that stacks up to this figure. So, for those who play, you have a chance of winning this figure in their Organized Play for Month 3. Figure's looking really, really cool. I'm liking it so far. It's a different feel than the other ones. First, we'll go with the coloring. The coloring's, I think, really, really fantastic. It's gorgeous. It's cool. It's got like this metallic greenish vibe to it, with little highlights to it all. Look-wise, it matches the Monster Manual pretty well. That is what the Monster Manual looks like, and that's what the actual figure looks like. So the face matches up. It's pretty solid. So far, this is one of my favorite dragons. I think it's actually a really cool pose and a cool look to him. So let's see what you get and what we can expect to see added folks' forces. So of course you get Repulsion Breath, did we not call it? Cloud Kill, interesting, and your usual stuff. Alrighty, so let's look at the dragons themselves. So we again have their usual options. 33 points, Bronze Dragon, 4 attack, 1 defense, 4 life, 2 shields, not a huge range, 2 forward, 2 back, level 5, or 43 points, so 10 point more, you get 1 more heart. He rolls plus, the named one is Quelindritar. It's an adult Bronze Dragon. Rolls +1 attack die and +1 defense die whenever she is in combat at range 1. So getting close, you're doing pretty well when it comes to attack and defense, which will bring it up 5 attack and 2 defense. Movement. I don't really ever look on the ground for dragons because they don't move pretty well. This one is not too bad. It's got, can do 3, can do back. 3 is red, mostly in the 2 range. Flight, again, not super fast. A little bit of green up into the 2, mostly white for the most part. A little bit of red on some banking. What's interesting is the hard bank 3 is white, so that stands out a bit. So a little bit pricey, I think, for figure or for the edition, but not too pricey compared to some of the other dragons that have been released. Let's go through what you get here. We've got arcane spells. We have 2 arcane spells, both level 5. One's called Cloud Kill. You put a burst token anywhere within range of 1 to 3 of your forward arc. During the end phase, make a 3 dice attack against each creature on the ground who is touching or positioned within range 1 of the burst token. These creatures do not roll defense dice against these attacks. No combat tokens can be spent during these attacks. This attack penetrates armor. It's pretty beefy ability. That's not bad at all. But it's against each creature, so that means you can hit your own. We've got Big B's Hand. This is melee forward 3. You roll +2 defense dice against melee attacks. You may also perform the following attack once during each combat phase. Make a 3 dice melee attack against one creature at range 1 to 3 in your forward arc. This is a free attack that does not count as your one attack for this round. That's pretty cool. And since it's a spell, it's not, you just need level 9 and up. You can give that to a hell of a lot of people. It costs 5 points. That's actually a really cool one. I think I would dig that for quite a few. We've got a bunch of abilities. We've got Lightning Breath. Again, I think we called it. We said Lightning Breath and Repulsion Breath. So we've got Lightning Breath. It's a range 4 primary value, +5 for non-lightning dragons, if you want to include them. We've got cost 3 is flyby attack. After performing a bite attack in the air, you may discard this upgrade to form immediate white forward 3 maneuver. Basically a flyby. I think that's pretty new overall, so that's kind of cool. We've got War Dancer. Whenever you inflict critical damage against a creature, you may disable this upgrade to discard the first face-up damage card that is drawn and replace it with a new face-up damage card. Must be a bronze dragon to equip. So you can get in there, do a little fighting, and hold off the some damage. And then we've got Repulsion Breath, which I believe is the other one that is in there. So again, we're sticking to the flavor. This is range 3. Each affected creature's primary value is halved, rounded up whenever they are within range 1 to 2 of you. When this effect ends for any reason, discard this card, +5 for non-bronze dragons. Overall, really some cool items. I think some new ones. Don't think Repulsion Breath is, I think that's a new one. War Dancer, I think is new. Flyby Attack is new. Lightning Breath, I don't think. Big B's Hand is. I'm pretty sure Cloud Kill is. Of course, the Dragon's new. Nice addition overall. You can do some cool stuff with it. I like the Flyby Attack. I definitely like Big B's Hand. I'm very aggressive in my playing. I love attacking, so that might have to come into my forces regular use. For those who participate, we have you will be getting the Fang of Bahamut or the Fang of Tiamat. You discard this upgrade to target one enemy creature at range 1 to 3 who is lower level than you. Choose one of that creature's upgrades and place a number of timers on that upgrade equal to number of artifact, cost, number of artifacts in your legion, blah, 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 blah. And this is Fang of Bahamut. So there we go. So that is the latest addition to Dungeons & Dragons Attack Wing, the Bronze Dragon. You can get it for if you win the month 3 organized play. But until next time, this is Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. You can catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it nice and consistent. Keep on rolling those dice. And until next time, keep it geeky.